What's up, everybody? Mr. Dr. Roboto Man here, and it is Sunday night, so we're doing Sunday Night Core. It is 9 o'clock Pacific time, my time. Um, Not 10 o'clock, so I'm starting a little early. Got kids to bed early, so I figured I'd just try to see if I can do 9 o'clock and do 9 to 11, so get some more creative time in since last time we didn't get too far blocking stuff out, so I'm hoping can get some more work done. So my plan this time is to just kind of go back over um, what we had blocked out in the map and try to set up some streets and things like that. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So streaming core, jump in here. I was checking out some other stuff earlier. So drone run. Oh, I should have had it opened in the background already because I know I gotta wait a few minutes for this thumbnails to load. The 5,000. Man, it seems like it's getting more and more all the time. I didn't see what was on the latest update, but yeah, 5,000. Um, I did do a couple things off stream. So last time I was talking about having, so where this guy is here, um, I'm thinking about using this tower, kind of water tower looking thing as the center of the map. And then I was talking about doing some kind of art structure with these things here. So I just kind of duplicated them and flipped it, which kind of looks like some urban art. I was thinking about making them spin. I can write a rotating script and have them kind of rotating around, which might kind of look pretty cool. But I don't know if I need. But for now, I also had a pretty cool idea of what I wanted here because, of course, this area is kind of background, and then deciding how big are we going to want these buildings. But our main building here that we're kicking off of, I want to white box a little something here. So I was thinking of like oh, not sure even what you call it, but like some stairs and columns, almost like a memorial building, I think, like Lincoln Memorial Building type thing. Some well, they don't have any lions, but we got a couple wolves we could probably use. All right, so that's loaded up. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Let's see, core content. Let's do. If I just do white box, that gives me a lot of just these white box primitives that I can start with. And let's just throw a stack of stairs. Rotate. Nope. Minus 90 degrees. Bring them kind of over here. Let's see, probably 2 by 2 by 2. Yeah, that's probably okay for now. We'll grab this guy and move him up. Usually it's kind of got this white zone here, but I usually try to line things up. I should turn snapping on. or something like this. And then, what is this? I don't know why this scale is, I don't think I scaled it by any particular number. Oh yeah, because it's all square. Well, I could do 5 and just drop it down, but I want it wider anyway. Let's try, nope. 8, 10. Yeah, that's probably okay. This one drop to the floor. There we go. Drop to the floor there. And of course, you know, we can kind of have stuff underneath the ground. It's not a big deal. It's not going to mess with anything. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't fully plan out. Okay. So what I'm thinking, Control W, duplicate that. We'll make this a more of a block. Let's say stick it right on the side. Might be good to have a reference image for these. I don't know if the columns would be right here or not. Let's say cylinder. Does it have a, yeah, cylinder bottom aligned. Stick it there, do 5 by 5, maybe a little thinner. 4 by 4 by 10. Yeah. Well, again, I'm just kind of white boxing stuff, so it's just like an idea more than anything. Because yeah, I was also thinking of putting like a little podium here. And this scale is probably going to be too small. But we'll mess with it anyway. Okay, so I'm not going to flesh out this whole building. Just kind of an idea of a building here. Now, we have some animated meshes. Probably spelled that wrong. So yeah, I got rid of the chat box. So I am still kind of watching. I think it still notifies me if there's chat going on, but I got to get a better um, better overlay for chat, because it just, especially for core, it covers way too much of this stuff. Okay, so Wolf Mob, let's drop him in here and put him on this podium. Turn that off real quick. So yeah, yeah, it's a little bit small even for this guy, but I think he should have a sit animation. I don't know if it would be in Yeah, it's probably not a, probably leave that. Let's see, unarmed bite, claw, death, eat, fall, jump, begin. So if we do playback 0, then you can kind of set almost like that. But I wonder, they might have a howl, which might look better. I haven't played around too much with this mob. Unarmed jumped in, react damage, sleep begin, sleep cycle, sleep. So no, it doesn't look like it. So, and it doesn't look like there's a sit animation either. Just bite, claw, death, unarmed eat, fall cycle. So probably jump begins gonna be the best bet. So kind of set it like this. Rotate them a bit. Yeah, I figured. Let's move this over. I grab both of them, move it forward so his tail's not sticking into the wall. Okay. So my idea for something like this is if, okay, that's fine. I can do something like material, let's just do cement for now. Trimble displacement, no. Was it concrete? Bricks, just concrete basic. And thought it would keep it up here, recently used. Concrete basic. That is eyes, I think. Concrete basic. And then do this. Turn that concrete basic. And now we kind of got a wolf statue. And I think in order to have it right, better check this loop should be on, I think. And then let's make sure, where's our starting position? Okay, so probably gonna start it off the staircase here, but I just want to check this real quick. Yeah. So yeah, he's kind of, and of course can clean that up. Can actually put him down and back a little bit. I know snapping's on, but might actually rotate him a little more. Yeah, probably turn snapping off for that, just to kind of get him down in there a little bit. Duplicate that, and then we got 2 wolf statues. So you know how they have like the buildings with the big columns and the wolves at the front, or the wolves. Well, we're gonna have wolves, but like the big lions at the front of the stairs. That was kind of my idea with this. So I don't want to do too much because, like I said, scaling's gonna be a thing. So setting up the streets and then scaling the buildings this might need to be bigger. I'm thinking it might need to be smaller. We'll see. All right. So the next thing I want to look at is, I think it's called streets. It's either streets or roads. Roads. Yeah, okay. So we got quite a few different road sets. Road, sidewalk, crosswalk. I'm thinking this set is the one that I would need, the 2-lane. Yeah. And this is going to be what's gonna really set our scale for everything. So, because it's much easier to do these roads and have them all snap together nicely out of the box rather than changing their scale. I mean, I could make them a little smaller, but you know, then if I start putting vehicles and things on them, it gets messy. So as you can see, we already kind of got stuff pushed in this way. So, and this is gonna make this look messy. So I'm gonna change this to grass for now. Ooh, that looks weird. Artificial grass. Let's just terrain grass, grass clumps, grass basics. Let's go with grass basics. Okay. And so, and that will kind of give us a floor anyway, where the sidewalk and stuff raises off of. Look, that fit on. That fit in there almost perfectly. Look at that. That's funny. Oh, I'm still grabbing the floor. C to grab it as a group. Look, that's pretty good. Oh no. Oh. Ah! Thought I had my laptop plugged in. It is not. Ah. Hopefully my sound doesn't go out either. Because I didn't check my headphones this time. Okay, so undo that. I'm gonna grab, let's see, I think it was all that, and just kind of, oh, almost, other than that guy. Move him back. Yeah. I'm gonna put him at the foot of the sidewalk for now. Is this? Oh, that's why. Let's bring this down here. And I think, like I said before, my hierarchy is pretty messy. So I'm going to kind of start grouping stuff together and cleaning it up a bit. Because as you can see, it makes things a big mess when you start trying to move things around. So we're going to grab that. that should be all of that. And we're going to say new group containing this. We're going to say right now just start building. We can always change the name of it later. But at least that way I can kind of grab it as a group. Fly. Grab it as a group and move it over. Okay. Now we kind of got these positioned. They're not exactly positioned where I would like them positioned. But with the road even, let's create a new group containing these and call this roads. And then start duplicating and laying out the roads a bit. Oh, Control Z, let's turn snapping back on, because with these grid snapping, you want to make sure they line up so you don't get all this jittery stuff. What they call it, Z fighting or whatever. So they snap together clean. So it looks like we're going to need maybe 3 or 4. Yeah. We'll say 4 for now, because then we'll do a cross section here. And I'm probably going to do a cross section. You know what? Well, let's leave that for now, because I'm going to have to decide about lamp posts. Sorry, it's a little hot over here right now. Okay, so I don't think they have any put together lamp posts. Street lamp. Street. Let's see, I know they have like some street street signs, which will be good. Street post. Thought they had most of it. Oh, okay. I think last time what I did was I took this traffic signal and took it apart. So we could still use a traffic signal, because it's going to be a 2-lane traffic signal. So it should still work for what we got going on here. Yeah, because like I said, I'm probably going to make a 4-way right here. So then we'd make a 4-way traffic signal. Rotate it. Whoa. Not scale it. Rotate it. Rotate it 90 degrees. Is that right? Yeah, so then that's in the right spot. And then I think... Yeah, I think you want it kind of on the edge here. that make the most sense? Doesn't look like it really lines up with the street. If you had it in the middle, if it would line up, or if it's just kind of out there. So I don't know. I'm gonna drop it over here for now, and then take it apart, because really what I want for these parts that we're going to be flying around is for them just to be like street light posts, like not a whole traffic signal. So what I'll do is I'm going to keep this one here, so control duplicate that one, move it over here, then I'm going to deinstance the template. I'm going to abandon template for this instance, open it up. We do want the base, we do want the pole, we don't need this extension, we won't need that, we won't need that, we won't need that. Utility box, probably not on a street pole. Walk signal, no thank you, goodbye. Now I'm like lost. Yes, we do want the cap. What is this part? We do want that cap. We do want that cap. Just because it gives it. Do want that pole. That is. Set a sign. Yeah. Get rid of that sign. Walk signal. We don't need the walk signal. And I think that's most everything. But of course, we don't need this set so high up. So street light pole, and we're going to bring it down probably about there. So it's about the same height as this one coming off of here. Let's grab the whole thing, move it over close, and that way I can kind of line it up. Yeah, probably about like that. That should work. All right. And then, yeah, I don't need so much of this pole sticking out of the top. So I think there's 2 poles on here. I'm sure I can get rid of one of them. Oh, because I still have grouping on. So let's get rid of that one. And then this one will just kind of, whoa, not extend up so high. Probably about there. And then where's the cap? There it is. We'll grab that and bing, stick it right on top. All right. That's looking pretty good. That should be decent. And now we will create new template from this. New template from object, and this is not going to be a traffic signal. We're just going to call this street lamp. Street lamp. Now, I want to make sure I use this template, because the other thing that this is missing is, even though it's kind of got some light here, there's no real lighting coming off of it. And so I'm probably going to want to put like a spotlight when I start messing with lighting in the game. So it's good to have things in a template. That way, even if I make a bunch of these, so control duplicate, if I change one, then it will affect the others. As long as I update the template, then it's going to change what each one of these is in all of the instances. So I don't have to change each one individually. Okay. So roughly, we're looking at, we needed 3 posts. And it's starting here. So we're already kind of looking at how this stuff is going to be spread out. Because obviously, we want to try and make this kind of uniform. And well, considering where this is at, and like what I was thinking, typically you'd probably want a street lamp is there to light up the sidewalk. So these are going to be back here in this area, close to there. So it would be off the street. That way the light, you know, is for pedestrians walking down the street. So the light's going to shine on the sidewalk, not on the street. It shines for both pedestrians and vehicles, but yeah, probably going to have this and drop to the floor. Same with this one. That's going to make them look a little low. So I might put them on posts. But what I'm thinking is, so they're probably going to be spread out several more feet away. So that's 1, 2, 3 like that. Let's put a couple on the other side. And then, yeah, the building's probably going to set back a little bit too. Because, yeah, of course, buildings are not going to be right up against the sidewalk. They're going to be more like this is, where it's got either some steps leading up to the building or a bit of a walkway leading into a door. I should have some more reference images, but yeah, rarely are they right up against. Okay, so let's grab a street lamp, Control W, and I might, what a nuisance. Okay, back on. I don't know why, sometimes my internet just conks out for a second and then comes back on. Anyway, what I was saying is, so just like I got these on the roads, I could probably just put all this stuff with the roads, because it's going to be part of the roads. So drop them inside the roads, since that's where I think I'm going to be going from. I don't know, I might have to quit and restart the stream at 10 o'clock like I was supposed to. Oops. Yeah, I can run up the stairs. Okay. Well, as slow as this thing, I gotta increase the fly speed. That's gonna annoy me. now that it's starting to come together a little bit. Let's see. Gameplay settings, third person camera settings, third person player settings, jump, fly, max fly speed, because our max walk speed, let's see, ground, max speed is 640, and we're going, let's see how that is. What's up, everybody? Mr. Dr. Roboto Man here, and this is our normal stream time for Sunday Night with Core. I tried to go live an hour earlier, and my internet didn't like that, so hopefully it will play nice this time around. So I did do a few things. I guess I'll still leave the video on. I'll probably leave it on Twitch. I don't know if I'll upload it to YouTube. Maybe if I find some time to edit it and then slap it on there. So anyway, let's get back into it. I did, let's see, jump back into, streaming core, and then jump into core. Okay, so on our drone run, so I didn't do a whole lot. I just set up a few new things in case you missed it. I set up a little kind of central building here for our starting building podium, slapped a couple streets on the ground, edited some street lamps, started cleaning up. Well, I wouldn't call it cleaning up, but a little bit of hierarchy cleanup. So keeping things a little more in build. And so I increased the drone speed a bit. So what I was working on right now is thinking about how I want this to fly, because already these streets are going to push things out a little more, which I kind of figured anyway. I felt like it was a bit cramped with everything. So this time around, I think, yeah, it's definitely going to spread out, because even with the initial just kind of run that I was doing, if I fly over and I collect from this lamp, I'm not going to jump this lamp because then that throws it off. So I'm going to have to cross the street unless I do a grab it and do a really hard turn, grab it. Yeah, but seems like it's, because with this one it was grab, 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 and then hard turn this way. Okay, so I guess that doesn't really throw it off too much. If I'm mostly waiting for the thumbnails to load with this banter. Yeah, so if I grab here and then grab here and then hit the here, I guess that could work. So let's test that out. Since I got these already at least set up a little bit, I'm gonna grab our ring, and yeah, these resource rings should really be in a better cleaner in their own groups. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this right now just to clean up the hierarchy. We'll do new group containing these. new group containing these, and we'll call this waypoints. If I could spell waypoints, waypoints, there we go. Waypoints. And let's grab it over here. Now I think just because of the way we got these lamp posts set up, minus 45 degrees, maybe. Let's call it minus 45 degrees. So hit the lamp post there. Grab this, put it in here. And we'll bring it over by this lamp post. Rotate it. Minus 45. No. 0? Oh. Oh, maybe just because it's in here. Oh, did I rotate the waypoint? Oops. Let's set that back to... Oh, wow. Alright, alright. I messed that up already. Okay. Zeroed it out there. That's kind of weird. Let's bring it over here. Okay. Give me just... Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. So... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what I did here. Alright. 45. No. Minus 45. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep trying at this, but I'm really having major issues with my internet tonight. It's really kind of bugging me. So get rid of these stupid columns because they are now unnecessary. Grab our drone. Okay, so we say we fly it here. Yeah, I don't know. To me, that seems like that's a real... I might want to make that 45 degrees too, but I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, really gonna have to make some cursors to let it know that we're making these turns. Oh God. What am I doing? Oh, it's because it grabbed the whole thing. 45. I guess 45. Kind of put it out here in the middle of the street. Okay. Just seems to me that it's a bit of a hard turn. But, oh, I'm not even grabbing them either. Grab it that time. Wow. Okay. Well, maybe it is make it a little trickier. The fly speed. I couldn't even grab that one. Okay. Because of course the triggers, yeah. Like I said, I probably need to either turn off player collision, but at least at that angle, okay, it'll make it come to this side and then down under the bridge. Okay. All right, so we want this to be a four-way, which the four-way street is going to be here. Turn off that. Although, all right. Is it road? Core content. We were road or roads, which is going to be two-lane intersection. Man, yeah, see, these things get big. And yeah, I have snapping on. Oh, this is small. Drop that down. Line up the street lines. Hmm. No. Why? That's kind of weird. I didn't notice. Are these not dropped to the ground and this is? Dropped to the floor. I must say a different floor. Drop to the floor. Ugh, that's everything now. Yeah, make sure these are all dropped to the floor. It's hard to make things lined up if they're not on the same plane. Okay, did I grab it that time? Just the whole thing? Come on. Little bit. Okay. So, also our lamp here is probably going to need to be, see, our traffic signal gonna need to be a little more over this way. And yeah, the traffic signal probably would be about at the edge here. So, yeah, I would think that side of the crosswalk. Yeah, the far side of the crosswalk, so more like that. I suppose that kind of works. Okay, so we're going to grab our building here. We're going to move this building off into this area. This building's going to be more in this corner. There we go. Something like that. Okay. So, now I was thinking of having this a walkway, but there are some ramps, so we might do something to make the street go over the top of this bridge. Okay. So for now, let's put some streets. Okay, we got road 2 lane, road 2 lane. We're gonna grab this one, Control W, because we're gonna move it over here. Should be lined up, yeah. Control W, we're gonna move this one over here and 0. Put it there. Yeah, I definitely need some better kind of overlay because it is hard for me to catch the chat, and I missed a good one. Alright, Control W over here. Okay. So now these trees are kind of like right in the middle. So let's move them out of the way real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Now there is intersection, and this one here should both go into our roads. Okay, it's back on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this internet. It says it's off, it says it's on. It keeps just being super spotty, coming in, coming out. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I will try to do my best to just stream as it goes on, and I don't know. Hope we get what we get. Like I said, I will probably just edit this offline. Snapping's still on, but it should snap better. Sometimes it is a little bit tricky to stick these roads together, but at least we're not driving on them. We're just flying through them. So, that would kind of make that a little bit straighter. Let's duplicate that. Come on, what happened? Thought I duplicated it. Well, first let's move it back into the roads here. Duplicate it. Flip it. Grab our building real quick. We're going to drop it down a bit. Okay. Yeah, this already looks off. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like seams. So what is the deal with the seams? Is it too low? Is that what the deal is? Should be smoother. I know I'm not driving on it, but I'm still flying over it. Maybe nobody be seeing it that much, but still. Try to make it clean. Okay. Line up the lines. Come on, snap in, do your job. Bring this one back a little bit. And over a little bit. I think right there. Okay, and then probably go ahead and drop it down. Ugh. God, more seams. It's fine. I'm not driving on it. Hopefully they won't be that noticeable. Alright, rotate this guy 180 degrees. Try to get it in the right spot here. Okay. And then another turn. Control W, bring it out here. Drop it to the floor. Rotate it 0. No, we want minus 90. Minus 90. Minus 90. Not 980. Shoot. Minus 180? No. Oh, come on. Put on rotate. Rotate. What was that? There we go. Just 90. I thought I had it at just 90 and it didn't look right. All right. Now it says I'm completely offline. What is the deal? Although this says I'm still streaming. And the internet says it's fine. So I don't know what the hell's going on here. It's freaking stupid. Huh? It's not on Discord. There's nothing to do with Discord. It's Twitch. No, I don't think it's Twitch. So weird. I don't know. It could be Twitch. There have been times that Twitch has had problems too, so. So I don't know. Like I said, I'll try to get what I can out of it. Just build these streets out for now. Uh-huh, yeah, sure. Okay. Try to follow this path as much as I can. And then I'll do something about it. I don't know what. Hmm. So I'm thinking here, well, especially because the way this is, I should probably do like a double intersection, maybe. Because I'm not sure why it would go up and around. Get rid of that. Yes. Sort of. Why? Oh, God. It's just not my night. Hmm. This should probably be a single traffic light. Because if I'm assuming that the roads are going both ways, one way and then the other way, traffic would be driving this way. I need a roundabout. And I'm not sure. Hmm. Yeah, like setting up this bridge guy under here. And then making, well, I guess I could do it if I just get rid of the middle section and put these together and do the street going this way. Mm-hmm. Rotate it 0. And then we do like might have to do with thinner walls or something, maybe. If you did something kind of like this, then it would be like traffic going under the tunnel this way and through the tunnel that way. I might just need some thinner walls. But let's say that works for now. And then another intersection. I think about there. Maybe. Except for one little thing, they don't line up. Close enough though. Just have to figure out where we're missing some pieces. Yeah, I don't know if I could just squish one of these. Control W, bring it over here, and then R, and A. Nope. Now, could probably do the ones that are... Oh, did that line up actually? No, I don't think it did. It's got overlapping like crazy. But this one is probably not a big deal. If it's underneath here, you're not going to see a whole lot of it overlapping underneath the bridge area here. Okay, so at least I kind of got that going on where the roads are mostly laid out. So let's just stick some roads off of these intersections here. And one more. Something like that. Okay, so at least that's kind of the road layout that now I can start kind of figuring out building the city around it. So, yeah, if you have kind of city buildings going around here, although I do want to direct, like I was thinking, so when you come around this way, then you're gonna need to go through this tunnel and then make a hard right back the other way into this tunnel before you go through here, come around, go through here, and through here, around the lamppost, and then to the finish line. Okay. Well, that's not too bad with setting the roads up at least. So I'll probably have, what I'll do is, so this whole inner area here will be mostly buildings. This is going to get replaced by that thing. This guy, I guess, could be a corner section thing there. And then these are going to be... So we can have a green grass park area here. Buildings going off, buildings, because then those are all going to be background buildings. Buildings off on this way, and this way, and this way. And might have buildings go off this way. And another foresty patch area here. And maybe kind of an urban building area there. Now, since I kind of have this setup. Doesn't necessarily have to be center. But one thing I can do is generate new terrain. Let's see, is it flat terrain? Noisy planet, ravines, rocky hills, rolling sphere world, background mountains. I use that one a lot though. Box arena. Rocky meadows. Is it flat terrain? Make it the smallest. That's just. Why would you even use that? Must have just been one of the first things, because you wouldn't even want that. Is that the smallest? Yeah, I guess it kind of is. But yeah, I use this one a lot because it covers that whole flat distance sky thing that's going on. But I don't know, because I think there is also some background stuff that I haven't really used in community content. How do I get caps lock on? Background. Oh man, I couldn't even get a full solid stream this evening, so I don't know, I might be spending some time doing some editing. Cutting and clipping. Wait a minute, what was I looking for? So Singapore background building, background urban buildings. Let's see how this works. And let's drop it in here. Well, there might be some nice usable buildings. But I don't know if I would just use it. Hmm. These would actually be pretty good for scattering around though. So, like even this building here. Oh, that's gonna grab the whole thing, isn't it? See. Come on. Pretty large though. But that could be at least a decent starting point. So I might leave those because they're not too far off. Being a cityscape. Concrete and glass, bring it over here. Especially for some of these like outer buildings. The prism, oh,